Yes, 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 we love diamonds here. This week's episode, we're gonna teach you how to correctly measure your wrist for a diamond tennis bracelet. That's number one. Number two, we're gonna show you different diamond bracelet sizes to see which one you like most. And number three, believe it or not, to teach you how to open and close and secure this on your wrist, because apparently a lot of our clients also get a little confused. So I'm gonna teach you all that today. Welcome back to my channel. This is Bonnie with By Bonnie Jewelry. We're gonna talk about all things diamonds. Okay, so before we jump into putting on this gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet, we're gonna show you how to accurately measure your wrist when you're buying a tennis bracelet. And that's goes the same when you're buying online. So first thing you want is a soft tape. It's important to know kind of where you want that bracelet on your arm, because if you're stacking with a bunch and you're only measuring here, that might be an issue, might be too tight, or you're doing it wrong and it's too loose. So you want to get a soft tape like this, right? And then you're going to wrap it over your wrist. And right now, at this part of my wrist, where there's really no give, I'm measuring it pretty tight, is measuring at 5.75. Okay, it's important to know how tight and loose you want. Obviously, you don't want a bracelet that's like this tight on your wrist because you need movement, right? If you do like this, it might just like break your bracelet unless you want it like super, super skin tight. Let me show you what a 6.5-inch bracelet looks on me. So right now, earlier I measured this as 5.75. So 6.5 inches is gonna be able to give me space all the way to this part of my wrist. So right now, if I measure my wrist here, is about 6 inches. So it depends on how far you want to go. So you might want to make a few measurements on your wrist. So I think a general good rule of thumb is to add 1/2 inch on top of what your actual wrist measurement is if you want it to be like comfortable. If you wanted to have a little bit more movement to it, maybe even 3/4 of an inch from your measurement so that it still won't fall off. But once you get to 1 inch above your actual wrist, I think that's when it gets a little loose. So this is a really good way to figure out what your bracelet size is. So now moving on to different carat sizes on hand. Okay, so now we are here. I put on all the different sizes. So when you're shopping for a tennis bracelet, it's very important that you actually know what the millimeter of each one is, depending on how much metal is actually on the outside of the tennis bracelet. So here we like to do ours as minimal as possible, where you don't see a lot of metal. Here we have a 5.25 millimeter, and then in the middle we have 4.5 millimeter, and then here we have a 3 millimeter. So choosing the right size for you, it depends if it's going to be an everyday bracelet or it's going to be a special occasion bracelet. A lot of our clients like the smaller ones for every day, but it really depends. Like some people, like myself, I wear really big bracelets for every single day just because I love sparkle. Why not? And these basically, another terminology to teach you guys when you're talking about diamonds, 100 points is 1 carat. So we'll call this one 50 points, which is actually 1/2 carat per stone. And then this one is in the middle, which is 1/3 of a carat, which is 0.33 points. So we call it 33 points, which is 0.33 carat per stone. And then here you have what we call 10 points, which is 0.1 carat per diamond. So as you can see, this one is definitely going to be a little dressier. If you actually pair it with bangles, like a lot of our clients love pairing it with the Love Cartier bangle, I think it might actually, give it that contrast so it doesn't look as dressy as if you were just wearing the bracelet by itself. Okay, now that we've gone through all the sizes on hand, if you haven't see my other video where I actually showed you even skinnier versions, I know you guys are probably burning, oh Bonnie, we want to see more dainty versions. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I have another video. Make sure you watch that, or if you comment, yes, we want more below, I will make more bracelet videos for you guys to enjoy in different metals, perhaps. So the third part of the video, yes, a lot of you are asking, how do you actually open and close? How do you put this on and take it off? So I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm going to do it, okay? So ours is, I don't know if it's a little different than your regular, the double closure on the outside that you'll see mostly, but ours is seamless. So in order to take this off, so there's a double lock. So this is, be careful, because this is how you're going to break the bracelet if you don't know how to work this lock. There's something called the underlock right there. So what you want to do is you want to take your fingernail and you want to pop that off right there, right there. Okay, once that is off, you'll see that little piece that comes out on the bottom. Okay, and then once you do that, there is a diamond lock here. This is part of our signature. You want to press that diamond lock and boom, it comes out. So let me just show it to you one more time here. See that underlock right there? Okay, you see this part is supposed to go in. Okay, you want to find the place and then you want to push it in once you hear the click, and then you want to close the safety right there. Gonna hear that click once you close the safety. Okay, so this is how you operate the bracelet itself. Make sure a good pointer to keep your bracelet in good health is, you know, try to take it off sometimes when you are sleeping or doing anything very active, because a lot of times when people don't take off their bracelet and they put their body weight on the bracelet itself, over time you might kind of bend it in a certain way. So I hope this video was helpful to you when you're shopping for tennis bracelet. Of course, my favorite is the bigger the better, but for you, you think about which size works for you. If you have another trick on how to, you know, accurately measure your wrist, please share with our followers and leave them in the comments below. Which one was your favorite? Follow me on Instagram at ByBonnieJewelry, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.